video from my April 18th, 2015 dive to what was supposed to be Farnsworth Bank. However, when we got there, it was covered with small fishing vessels because apparently the yellowtail are biting. This is a place called Pedestal. It's a dive site on the backside of Catalina. JP and Andrew had dove it before, but what was really cool was the giant black sea bass that you can see swimming away here. It was probably the biggest one I've ever seen. This is the second dive site, and that is a soupfin shark. This site is known as East of West Side, and it's really close to Eagle Rock. Here you can see another soupfin shark. Soupfin sharks are a migratory shark. They grow about 6 to 7 feet in length. What was really cool about this dive site was that the kelp had come back. And so as we would swim through, it felt like we were being stalked by a pack of wolves. You would see little glimpses and glimmers of them in the distance as they would pass by bundles of kelp. And you would turn and all of a sudden there'd be a shark out of nowhere. The three of them were mostly full grown. There was one that was rather small, at all of 4 or 5 feet. But here we saw one, and there's another one off to the left, and actually a third that's off camera. This was absolutely incredible. They were graceful. They were a what you think of as a shark. One interesting fact about these sharks is that their liver contains a higher concentration of vitamin A than almost any other fish. Here you can see JP pointing to them through the kelp. I'll be honest, it made me a little nervous after a little while because, like I said, they would just sit on the outskirts, just out of view. And you can see JP very excited. And there's one that basically hits him in the head. This was absolutely an incredible dive. Here's a school of Pacific Barracuda. We actually saw a few of these, and I'll have another shot of another school fairly soon. These were about 2.5 feet long. This location was beautiful. I strongly recommend that anybody go there if they have the opportunity. The kelp actually stopped about 20 feet from the surface. I don't know if there's some sort of thermocline there or what, but the kelp was back, but it was short. This is a jack, or I should say jack mackerel. There were several schools of these in this particular dive site. Here is the second giant black sea bass that I saw. I was running a reel from the anchor to Eagle Rock when I came across this guy. Absolutely made my day. This is a Tylodina fungina. It's a tiny nudibranch and apparently is one of the few that actually retains its shell. This was an incredible set of dives.